Welcome to the movie Synopsis. Today, I will introduce to you the movie Obsessed. A beautiful secretary forcefully pushes her boss into the toilet. After that, she continuously make physical contact with him. How comes this story? Let's enjoy this movie with me. The film opens with a happy family just bought a house. The couple has an obedient son. While their child is sleeping soundly, the couple walk around to see the house. Then they take the time to have fun before the furniture is delivered. The next day, the husband starts working. He is reading intently in the elevator. When everyone goes out, there is only him and a beautiful girl inside. She takes the initiative to start the conversation with him. She says she is a temporary employee at his company. Right after that, she accidentally slips and drops the documents. Jack bends down to help her pick it up. Their hands touch, making them both shy. Then this girl enters the company, and through the secretary, discovers that Jack is her superior, and also knows that he has been married. Jack is an outstanding employee at the company. Right now, he is in a meeting with his leader. Suddenly he sees Lisa outside the door, having extremely erotic actions. After the meeting, a friend asks him to go watch basketball, but he refuses because he wants to come back home to his wife. Truly a good husband. That night, the couple open champagne to celebrate their new home. Very happy scene. The next morning, Jack goes to work, sees Lisa suddenly sitting in the position of secretary. Turns out the old secretary gets sick, so she takes his place. Even though he feels a little confused, he still calls her into the room to assign work. This girl takes the opportunity to show off her sexy legs. Is there any guy who doesn't feel flustered? This girl's ability is extremely good. She knows Jack's schedule well. She even knows the coffee Jack likes to drink. This makes him feel quite impressed. The next day, his wife Sharon takes her son to Jack's company. The first time Sharon meets Lisa, the two of them laugh on the outside, but inside it is like they want to eat each other alive. Sharon seems to sense that this girl is her danger. The next morning, the male secretary goes to work, but suddenly, the female secretary nearby has a stomachache. So Lisa is still sitting next to Jack. She also makes friends with the other secretary to get information. At lunch, Jack finds Lisa crying alone. She says that she has just broken up with her lover, so Jack has comforted her to make her feel better. This scene is accidentally caught by a colleague, and he warns that this girl is aiming for him. But Jack doesn't notice that. Another day, they both attend a company party. Jack is now dancing with an old woman when Lisa approaches and pushes the old woman away. After that, she also intentionally provokes Jack to let him drink all the wine in his hand. As the two stand under a tree branch, Lisa whines and asks Jack to kiss her on the cheek. But Jack gently refuses and leaves. He goes to the bathroom to urinate. When he just turns around, does he see Lisa standing right behind him. She forcefully pushes him into the bathroom. Jack is about to kick her out. But someone is coming in. Lisa does not hesitate to repeatedly touch her body even though Jack prevents it. Only now does he discover her intentions. Waiting for the guy outside to leave, Jack angrily storms off, leaving her alone in the toilet. The next morning, Jack decides to intentionally avoid Lisa. But Lisa acts like nothing happened. After work, Jack is in his car about to come back home when Lisa directly rushes in. But right after that, she takes off her jacket, revealing her hot body inside. But Jack is not interested and pulls her shirt back. Then loudly chases her out of the car. After that, he confides in his friend about this. Intends to denounce her behavior. But his friend says that maybe she will denounce him. Then Jack comes to talk to the manager. Unexpectedly, Lisa has already resigned, so he can enjoy the Christmas holiday with his family. That night, when the couple has just returned home, he receives a new email. As soon as he presses it, a bunch of pictures of Lisa appears. Seeing his wife approaching, Jack quickly turns off all the photos. He is lucky to escape this time, but he is extremely nervous. He sends an email, saying that, "Leave me alone," but she only replies with a smiley. A few days later, he is away from home on business, and suddenly the waiter brings alcohol, saying that he is invited by a girl at the bar. Jack sees the familiar back, suddenly feels apprehensive. While Jack is alone, Lisa appears again, wearing a very sexy red dress, to coax Jack into bed with her. As soon as Jack turns around, she immediately puts the medicine in his glass. Jack is so drunk that he doesn't know anything, goes back to his room and collapses on the bed. In his drunkenness, he sees Lisa's shadow in the room. The two have sexed. Early the next morning, Jack is startlingly awake. While sitting in the meeting, a colleague says that his wife is here. Thinking Sharon is coming, he hurries down. But it turns out to be Lisa. He pulls her and threatens that if she keeps bothering him, he will call the police. But Lisa is not ordinary. Jack's polite actions used to be for her. Through her words turn into flirtatious flirting. The pitiful look in her eyes makes everyone think she is the victim. Jack doesn't care and leave her there alone. When he returns to his room, he sees Lisa lying on the bed. He is about to pull her away when he finds her body motionless. Finding a potion lying on the bed, he quickly calls an ambulance. Sharon couldn't call Jack, so she calls his friend. After learning about it, she also rushes to the hospital. At that moment, the inspector appears, saying that she wants to investigate Lisa's suicide. This incident makes Sharon extremely angry, even though Jack insists that he has nothing with her. But no one seems to believe him. Sharon is angry that Jack didn't tell her the truth in the first place. She then demands a divorce and kicks him out of the house. Lisa is fortunate to pass the crisis. Lisa asks to see Jack but couldn't. Also says that he gives her flowers and gives her sweet and loving words. Obviously, this is all Lisa's self-composed performance. However, the inspector does not have any doubts. At this time, Jack is also reprimanded by his superiors, who are worried that he would affect the company. At that moment, the inspector comes to Jack and says that Lisa was taken by her sister. Jack confesses he is happy to hear the news. Although he was able to get rid of Lisa, this time he is not completely happy anymore. He has to pick up his kids every week, then works alone and stays in a hotel room. One day, Jack asks his wife to have dinner on his birthday. Now, Sharon is calm. She wears a sexy dress to meet her husband. The two meet at a restaurant, and Jack says he wants to come back home and make up for everything. At this time, at home, the nanny is on phone when she hears the doorbell. The person standing in front of the door is Lisa. She says that she is Sharon's best friend. The innocent nanny immediately believes. She goes to the baby's room to execute her revenge plan. Jack and Sharon run home as soon as they hear the news, and go up to the room, but the baby is no longer there. The two panic and look everywhere. Jack guesses that she couldn't go far, so he gets in the car to chase her. But surprisingly, the boy has been sitting in the car with Lisa's lipstick on his forehead. The couple immediately take the baby to the hospital, but there is no problem. Sharon asks the inspector to find Lisa immediately. If the kidnap is a warning, the bedroom is Lisa's declaration of war. The room is devastated as if a hurricane has just passed. There is a family photo on the bed, but it has been torn off Sharon's face. Sharon angrily calls in response to Lisa's challenge. She also installs a security system in-house. One day Lisa calls Jack's secretary and knows that Sharon is away for a few days. Lisa sees Sharon leaves the house without turning on the alarm. What a good opportunity. Waiting for Sharon to go away, she breaks through the glass door to sneak into the house, and takes 2 glasses and a bottle of wine. As soon as Sharon remembers that she hasn't turned on the alarm, she turns the car around. She is about to leave when she hears a champagne cap pop. Sharon then gently goes upstairs. Lisa is now wearing Jack's clothes, lying on the bed thinking that she is the real lady. When she sees Sharon bursts in, she is even not startled, but also says that she and Jack often make love, and shows pity for Sharon. The wife couldn't take it anymore and is about to call the police when Lisa rushes over and pushes her down. At this moment when Jack calls home, Lisa jumps back and picks up the phone. Jack sees that things are not right and immediately calls the police. On this side, when Sharon is not alert, Lisa takes a stick and attacks her secretly. Sharon backs toward the rotting floor, luring Lisa to fall toward it. As expected, the floor collapses. Lisa almost falls. Sharon reaches out her hand to help, but she doesn't expect that Lisa wants to pull Sharon down with her. Sharon pulls Lisa's hand away with all her might. Lisa falls to a table in the living room, then glares at Sharon. But right after that, the chandelier hits her. When Sharon steps out, the police arrives. The movie ends here. A beautiful girl but has a hobby of breaking other people's family happiness. Finally has to get a deserved ending. How do people feel about the movie? Please leave your comment to let us know.